sunshine. Oh, you fine, like you got angels in your bloodline. I just wanna see you shine. Just give me a sign. I'm trying to get in time with your waistline. If I let you fuck, it's gonna be a problem. I'm just being honest. No, you ain't used to women talking out of pocket.
Period. So if you're looking and you're watching, I'm your girl Jodessy, and this is going to be a story time about the time that this girl really stole my iPad. Like, what is wrong with people? So this is at the time where I was dating my girlfriend, and she had this ex that was crazy. We won't name her. I don't know what to name her. Bugs Life. We're gonna name her Bugs Life. So she was dating Bugs Life, and I think I named my ex King in the other story, so it's gonna be King and Bugs Life. So at the time I was dating King, and King had dated Bugs Life, but King did not tell me. This is the same King that didn't give me the Sidechick application, so I ain't know, but she had been dating Bugs Life, and she didn't tell me nothing, right? Bugs Life is the same girl that pulled up on the block that wanted to fight. That one. That one. If you ain't know that story, go check out that story. You feel me? So, alright. Bugs Life was there. I don't even remember what I called her in the other video. But now she Bugs Life. And I think I'm going to remember that name. So, Bugs Life was there. She was at her house, and basically this was Memorial Day weekend. I'm gonna tell you how I remember it was Memorial Day weekend, because I remember like it was yesterday. So King was over at my house, and we were about to have a picnic with my niece and my nephew and my sister and her boyfriend for Memorial Day weekend, and we were gonna go to Prospect Park, and we had like a little grill, and it was gonna be really, really cute. So we're in my room, King and we're just talking, hanging out or whatever, and then King's phone rings. And King's phone rings, and I look, and it says Bugs Life. And I said, we gave each other the eye contact, like. And she like, you know the phone. And I run for the phone. I run for the phone. And I press talk. So now she's wrestling this phone away from me, and we're laughing and just like, like, stop. Like, nobody wants to, like, we don't want to talk, so he's like, and we're like wrestling the phone, and she gets it. She presses end. Cool. Then my sister calls, and she said, "Come down." So we gonna come down. It's no problem, right? So we go. We have a good old time. We're at the park, just laying down on the blankets, like, you know, cuddling, like, you know, taking selfies, just chilling, eating hot dogs, regular stuff that people do over Memorial Day weekend. Like, honestly, just regular stuff. And King's phone starts blowing up, but it's not Bugs Life. It's everybody else in her sorority to tell her that she's so messed up for answering the phone while we were having what? Answering the phone while we was what? We are in a park, right? What are you talking about? Apparently, Bugs Life went back and told the people of the sorority that we was having relations when we answered the phone. So now they're like, oh my God, that's your ex. That's so mean. How could you? Whatever. Unbeknownst to us at this point. Because Bugs Life, she lived like I don't know where she lived, but she lived somewhere, man. So King had just moved with one of her other sorority sisters, and Bugs Life and her are in the same sorority. So, and Bugs Life, of course, knew that King had moved with that sorority sister, and she was like renting a room from that sorority sister. So, because she thinks that we over here knocking boots, Bugs Life decides that she's going to pull up on us. So she, while we're at the park kikiing and we're looking at messages like, what is going on? Bugs Life takes it upon herself to go visit the sorority sister that King lives with. And sorority sister, of course, lets her in because they're friends, they're sorority sisters. And then, oh my God. And then she, I guess, ventured her way, of course, to King's room. And she opens the door, and she, of course, lo and behold, realizes we're not there. I don't know what she was planning on doing to her little psychotic little shit. Like, I don't even know. Like, what is that? What is that? Cicada? Her little cicada ass mind. I don't know what she was thinking about doing or whatever. But that's what it was. that's what it was. That's what she was doing. Fine, she opens the door, she doesn't find it there. But what she does see is my iPad on the bed. So she grabs my iPad. She grabs my iPad. King was broke. King ain't had no iPad. I had an iPad. She grabbed my iPad. And then on the windowsill, King used to keep the spare key to her, like, to the front door or whatever. And she took that as well. So we're not thinking of it. We don't know this at that point. Like, at that point, we had no idea that Bug's Life had even been there. She just took the stuff and left. And didn't say anything, didn't hit nobody up, didn't say nothing. So we go home, she goes home, and she walks in, and she's like, she calls me immediately. She's like, yo, your iPad is not where I left it. And I was like, what you mean? She's like, I don't know. It's not here. She's checking the whole room. She's like, I cannot find it. And she's like, are you kidding me? No, I gotta call you back. I'm about to flip out in this house. What the, like, why y'all going through my stuff? Who's touching my stuff? Did they really just rob me right now? Whatever. And I'm like, rob you? You mean rob me? Is my iPad. But, whatever. Did they really just rob me? She's checking for her money. Her money's still there or whatever. Fine. She hangs up. She calls me back 20 minutes later. And she's like, Bug's Life took it. I said, how did Bug's Life, what? Like, this girl always had, like, the weird, like, she would always find herself in the business. Like, she was always, so I was like, how the hell did Bug's Life find her way into your space to come do this? This doesn't make sense. And literally, she told me a story, but she didn't know about the key yet. She didn't know about the key. This is like sort of melting into like my fourth Sidechick. She didn't know about the key yet or whatever. So she tells her about the iPad. Now she calls her and she's like, you need to come and bring this iPad back right now. The girl is like, I can't do that. And she's like, but you mean you can't do it? You could come here and take it. Oh, but that was earlier in the day. It's late now. My parents don't want me to go out. So she basically, Bug's Life puts her mom on the phone. And her mom is like, yeah, I'm not comfortable with Bug's Life going out and And basically King was like, all right, cool. So you're either going to let her come and bring back this iPad, or I'm going to call the police and report a robbery and breaking and entering, because what are you talking about? So the mom is like, well, I can I have a personal driver. I can have the driver go to you and bring you the iPad. How, as a parent, are you, like, you listen to how crazy your daughter is and you're just cool with it? Like, she was just like, I can, and she was like, no. King made this girl's mother come back and bring me this iPad. Her mother came and personally delivered the iPad back. But at the time, we didn't know about the key. She didn't realize the key until she reached, like, a few days later when she was reaching for it. She was like, oh, here we go. And the key is the one that leads into the whole reason that me and her ended up fighting. When they went to go meet up to, when she met up with her to get the key, that's when me and her had to have a fight. So I will talk to you guys later. Let me know if you want any more story time about King and I's relationship, because we went through a lot. Thank you guys for watching, and you'll see me, your girl Jodessy, a little bit later. Bye.